But yeah, bro, when shit finally clicked to me, like, oh shit, I could like kind of like I could rhyme, I could do this, I could actually like I have potential in doing something different. You get what I mean? Was when I was sleeping at a park at the Norris Park, like I said. I just put on a beat because I was able to kind of connect to the Wi-Fi. It wasn't that far. There's like a little gas station right next to it on the corner, like southeast bound. There's a little gas station right there, and they got free Wi-Fi. So I would just post up hella close to them and just start bumping it. You know what I mean? And I would be like,
Yeah.
oh, I could actually do something with this. And that's when I started like, I just started saving a whole bunch of lyrics. And then I lost that phone, never got to keep those lyrics. And I was like, damn. Well, fuck it. I got a different phone and I started rhyming again. And I kind of like started memorizing some of the lyrics that I was throwing into it. And that's how Cold Nights was like made, if that makes sense.
Damn, bro. That's what I love about humans and like talking, bro, because you find out all these cool little stories, about people and then like how, yeah, like some of my darkest moments were some of my most like greatest moments too.
Yeah.
Like I worked at a place called Homeboy Industries, bro, and I had to I got sober over there. I don't drink. I just blaze, but I didn't. But I had to clean my own office because I was now in the rehab. I was working in a place. Homeboy is kind of like a rehab for homie for.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, brother. We had a little like growing up. We had a little class, bro. There was one teacher, bro. He was talking about it. It was one teacher. I can't lie. Out of every teacher I've ever had growing up, there's one teacher that I could really see like he was trying to like guide us out of this shit. Like he was able to see which one of the individuals were in it, and like would try to guide us out of it. And he was brought up the homeboy, like that whole thing. You know what I mean?
Homeboy Industries. Do you know his name? The teacher?
It's Manuel Faro. Shout out to him. Cause keep it dude, like that was the one teacher, bro. Like that, I can't lie, bro. You could see like there's teachers that you could see that they're only doing it for that check, and there's other teachers that like grew up in the same community as us and they want to see better. You get what I mean? They
Yeah.
got to see better, so they want to show us better.
Hell yeah! Shout out to man. Dude. Hell yeah! Shout out to man. What time was that in early March or was that somewhere else?
This was right there at the Lado.
Delano, for sure. Yeah, no, that's what I was. I was teaching in East Oakland, bro, and they were like trying to tell me I couldn't take the students. Like one of my students lived, he had to cross like an ops hood to get to his hood, and I would just drop him off, just go around, so he didn't have to, and they wouldn't want me to drive him. I'm like, bro, I'm driving him home, dog. You're good.
There's fucking little things going on outside.
Oh, don't even trip. That's a good thing about having it recorded anyway.
Yeah, bro. Just fucking. I still kind of like stay in a little area where it's like there's a lot of like dumping. So you know what I mean. So there's
Yeah.
like hear a little bit of like that. I get like that little thought, like, oh shit, hold on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, you're still involved. You know what I mean? I can only imagine being your age. You know what I mean? I grew up with. Imagine, bro, when I was your age, there was no social media at all. There was barely the internet starting. There was no social media, so we never knew about all kinds of other places. Uh, so then, what's kind of like your favorite thing and your worst thing about starting to?
The spotlight would possibly be like the worst thing, bro. There is a G. He told me this one time, bro, recently too. He was telling me about the spotlight, basically like being the center of attention. You get what I mean? Like that's the worst thing in so many ways, but it's also the best thing in so many ways. Because the center of attention, like you get to network a lot, but it also brings negative things, not just with the opposing team, but with your own people.
Yeah,
There's a lot of favoritism, and not just that. Like I completely say fuck favoritism. That's just my certain opinion. You get what I mean? Everybody gets to choose what they want to choose. Like I said, you're your own person. You get to choose who you want to be at the end of the day. It's the spotlight, bro. It's the worst and the best thing. The worst thing because there's a lot of people who just they want to hate on you just for the simple fact that you're doing good. You get what I mean? You're still in good standing. You get what I mean? There's a lot of people that say like, "Oh, I gotta get out of shit to do good." You get what no, if you're your own person, you get to choose what you want to do in your life. You get to choose whether you want to go up or you want to go down, or if you want to stay in the same bullshit that everybody else. You know what I mean?
yeah, and that's the thing. I try to tell the homies like, you don't need to drop out, bro. Just step back and like go. You're doing something right now. You're doing the work. You're having a kid. You got a job. If you got real homies and you're a real stepper from your neighborhood, your homies are gonna be like, "Hey, handle that, homie. It's all good. Get back at us when you want." Or it's always and the thing is, if you're a real homie, like you got there, we're close, bro. So we all want each other to do good. So like when I went to college, all my homeboys were super supportive, bro. I mean, they might joke or something, but that's just like that I'm like the homie nerd or whatever. But they knew that I'd get lit, homie, and talk about wanting to move to LA or Oakland, to a bigger city. Because while Santa Rosa has like almost 200,000 people, it's still like 45 minutes away from San Francisco's and it's its own thing, you know, and it's
Yeah.
active as hell, especially in the 90s, bro. It was super active, you know what I mean? So I always wanted something bigger for myself, you know. And so did you ever have that in your like feel that feeling like that you were made for something greater than the things that you see every day? Like you were made.
That's what keeps me pushing every day, bro. Where I see it as like, damn, like if I was possibly born in like an area where and raised where I was like, how do I say, had more opportunities. Shit, who knows where I could have been? Who knows how the things I could have done? You get what I mean? But at the end of the day, I see it as God has a plan for everybody, bro. So if you get set on that plan, it's just up to you. Settle for less or you want to do better. You get what I mean? So wherever you're placed in life, like sometimes I do think about it like, damn, bro, like shit, I could have done better things if I never got into this. Like so many options that people are like, oh, I tell people like, oh, I want to work with you guys, and they're like, oh, I can't because of certain things of affiliation and this and that. And I'm like, damn, you know. But growing up, bro, like just being hard headed, you know, like I barely started getting out of that little mindset, just being hard headed. I used to say like, you know what, fuck you guys, do this and that, you know, like random things, bro. My bad on the language, but I would just get like, you know, I would get mad and shit about like other people being like, oh, well, we can't work because of this. But now I kind of see it as like, so many opportunities and so many options that I missed out because of the certain situation that I'm in right now. If I make sense.
Yeah. So then, that being said, though, say it's not somebody that you, like. Would you ever do work with a artist from LA that's a South Sider, but he's from LA and has nothing to do with what's going on in your?
Well, to be real, bro, I wouldn't make a song with nobody from the opposite side. That's just how I stand. You know what I mean? That's just where I stand. How the type of person that I am. I wouldn't make a song with even if I've never met them or never had no involvement. I'm starting for my cause and they're starting for their cause. At the end of the day, they're their people and I'm with my people. You get
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, and like there's been a lot of pain, right? Kind of like what Rico said. Like there's just been too much struggle already.
yeah, bro.
Right.
There's too much blood has been, out and like too much sweat, too many tears, too many moms who've been like, like I lost my son to this first, just to be like, well, fuck it, why not? I can make money. You know what I mean? It's not a
Yeah, yeah.
it's
I
about
feel like there has to be a greater for that to happen, not just for the money, you know, like
yeah,
because I do think that they would whoever does it because it will happen. There's a thing in history, bro, called so that you can't stop the hands of. The reality is that we're stronger as a state together, a whole California car. So no matter what, eventually we're gonna